Alright, hello everyone. It's been way too long since we've last done a video of any kind. It's 2024 now. Last time we went was last year in 2023, Cossington Meadows, and that was like dead short. This video is probably going to be another lifetime because we're at Egleton, and yeah, we've not been since December 2022, and it's now April 2024. That's extremely disappointing, to be honest. And the time of recording this now is August 2024. Yeah, that's not good enough, to be honest. But you know, I hope you'll enjoy. You know, I'll try and make sure I get on top of things. I say that all the time, don't I? I always say I try and make sure I get on top of things. Maybe this is the time where I actually say I do actually get on top of things. That depends. I've got so many music things going on. You would not believe it. I'll tell you all of them later, to be honest. But let's get on with this video. I hope you enjoy. So basically going to do our usual. So we'll have a little look at the hide in the visitor centre. This is the car park currently. And then we'll go and have a look at the left side because that seems to have the best birds. And then we'll go and have a look at the right side if we have time. So Wigeon Water Birdwatching Centre, that's what AWBC stands for. And these are the recent sightings, so if you want to pause and look at that, then that's fine. And then this is the hides upstairs. You do have to pay a permit, but you know, at a place like this, a permit is pretty much nothing compared to what you're going to see. So I've always seen amazing stuff here since the first time I came here, which was the 5th September 2021. I've been ever since. This is almost my third year here, so. Alright, we've got a pochard, more pochard. It looks like a grey heron's wing there, I wasn't too sure about that. Black-headed gull and Canada goose. And a grey heron which is actually quite close. Slightly scary actually. I don't know why am I still filming this? Alright, interesting. And there you go. Actually, if you do look at a grey heron close up, it does actually have some quite amazing markings, and a couple of swan doing what they usually do. It looks cool, and their feathers are kind of arched. Coot. Alright, so this hide is kind of it's facing feeders, so you know, woodland birds, passerines, tits, finches, buntings if you're lucky, and then you've got collared dove, and they seem to take over everything. We have got house sparrows, blue tit around the back. Yeah, it literally just seems to be house sparrows today, doesn't it? I mean, look at that, they're just everywhere. I think the best bird I've ever seen here is a bullfinch, so to be honest, it's not anything extravagant. Alright, I hope the bullfinches won't mind what I just said. Anyway, so we have some of this. I can't remember what this is called. Honestly, my parents are so into flowers and gardening that they told me what this is, and I'd literally totally forgotten. So if any of you remember, please tell me, like, straight away, because I actually can't remember that, and that's really annoying me. Alright, so I think we're going to skip the first three hides, because they don't really actually seem to offer much. Sorry about that. I'm violating everyone today, honestly. Anyway, the Sandpiper Hide seems to, you know, have some decent views. You know, shell duck. I haven't sat in that hide in almost 2 years. That's really bad. No, but it's so good to be back, honestly. I mean, we're in the area anyway, so, you know, you may as well. Grey lags. You know, it's kind of actually the usual stuff today. Mute swan. And then we get something a little bit funky in a minute. I mean, it's not that funky, but it's decently funky. We've got an oyster catcher. So, yeah, it's not... Oyster catchers do seem to pop up here every so often. I'd say the best bird I've seen on this scrape, not this particular one, but this set of scrapes on the, out of this hide, was actually a bar-tailed godwit back in May 2022. That was arguably my best visit, actually, I believe, or July 22. Yeah, seeing a bar-tailed godwit here isn't very common actually, so that was quite good. We've got little egret. Would be nice if we saw some great white. There are usually some great white egrets knocking about here and there, but not there. That's an apple tree, and we have actually picked apples from there, and they're extremely sour, so not my recommendation. They're not cooking apples. I know that's a whole different world, but okay. So Shoveler Hide. This is my favourite hide. until you see the view out of here, and there's, you know, not that much going on. But usually I think midsummer it's really good for waders. Go and look up my previous videos. You have to scroll down a long way because I haven't been there for so long. Honestly. Okay, that's actually really cute. I gotta say, that is really cute. Mallard and I think maybe 12, my guess. Shelduck. Yeah, just quite a mixed array of ducks and wildfowl. Good views of Shelduck actually. They're quite close. A grebe at the back. And someone told me in this hide today there is a long-tailed duck on this lagoon. I sat in here for about an hour trying to find one, and I eventually did. Honestly, this is just me trying to search for it, and there's just a bunch of tufted duck. Every time I see something that dives and comes back up again, look, you see that was it, just there. And it's like, honestly, you can't. It probably comes up in a totally different place as well, but it was, there we go, there it is again. But the long-tailed duck is more of a seabird than an inland bird, so it's, yeah, we're very lucky that we saw this. But I've got a photo of one here actually. This is what it looks like, and it doesn't have the long tail. I can't remember what they said. I can't remember if it's a female or a juvenile, but I think it might be a female. But yeah, someone in the hide pointing that out. Egyptian geese, something we usually see here. So it's good we saw something like that, isn't it? So we're going to actually go and have a look at the next hide, which is the Buzzard Hide, and that's just a little bit further along, so it potentially might be closer to where the long-tailed duck might be. So we always go and look in this hide if we see anything interesting from the previous one, just to see if anything's moved on, but it doesn't look like anything's going on much here, so I mean, it's just, you know, the same old usual ducks here. Sorry, tufted ducks. So we're going to the Smew Hide next. Probably not much here either, to be honest. There never is really much on this lagoon. That's why I skipped the first 3 hides. See, that's one of the hides that we skipped. That is a very interesting tree. I don't know if Thunder got it or not, but you know, we'll find out. It looks like a thunderstruck tree. Okay, so these are hides we're going into now that we have not been into, not since December 22, which is when we last came to the whole reserve, nature reserve. We've not been in these hides since May 2022. It's almost 2 years. So it's the Bittern Hide. I didn't really see much from it, but you know, it's worth another look. People have actually seen like kingfishers. People have actually seen bitterns from here. Yeah, I mean, it looks over the same lagoon as the other two, to be honest, but nothing really special, I gotta say. Yeah, it's a nice view. We had lunch here, so yeah, it's fine enough. So we're gonna have a look at this one as well. We remember last time we came here, we saw a lot of med gulls. This was quite good actually when we went in here. That's the oh, I can't remember what that. I think that's like the voluntary centre or something. I've not been here in ages. I don't remember what anything is. Surprised I remember even my way around here. Avocet, look, there we go. Something interesting. Yeah, this nature reserve you really have to look very carefully, because there's literally pretty much every single bird species here, but they'll just be hidden away pretty much. Like, who knew about that long-tailed duck? Alright, so we're gonna head back, and since we have like so much time, we're actually gonna look around the other side just a little bit. Then I think we'll head home, but we got some very nice wildflowers here. Right, so we're currently on the other side actually. I think this is the other side, isn't it? Yeah. And this is going to take us to the Mallard Hide. Yes, it is the Mallard Hide. I can't remember my way around those places. Alright, so Grey Heron is extremely close to us. Yeah, this is the first hide I ever went to when we went to Egleton, because I remember we first explored the right side before the left side, and that was a mistake, because the left side is actually quite a lot better. I've got to say, I mean, that's where everything is. Although actually I did just remember, I did see my first Smew on Lagoon 8, which is on this side, just much further down, like past Lax Hills, you can see in the distance over there. And you know, usual coot and everything. I think what we usually do after this one, we head down this big long track, and then we usually turn left and go to the Snipe Hide. But I think what we're going to do today is actually go to the 360 Hide. We usually do them at the end. We go clockwise around Lax Hill. I think today we're going to go anti-clockwise around Lax Hill. So we'll head to the 360 first. And there is one hide I've not been in since September 21, and that is the Shelduck Hide. It looks over the same lagoon as the 360 Hide. It's a little bit further along. I don't really find it too useful because I've got a good powerful camera. I mean, there it is, actually, right there. And definitely not spying on the person who's in there. Okay, so not much from here. I mean, actually, I remember my first visit here. I'm always talking about my previous visits, aren't I? Can't be happy with what's with me. Anyway, so on one of my previous visits, first visit actually, I saw a little grebe from exactly the side. I think there were about 3 of them diving. Trying to get a photo of them is pain. We've got a little egret, very nice. See, I'm totally clueless. I'm like, what have we got here? I have no clue what's going on. Honestly, because I haven't been here in, like, so this is August currently, and me recording it. Me voicing over, and we're going around Lax Hill. It's all coming back to me now, and there's lots of sheep, right everywhere. Yeah, why am I zooming into that? Honestly, and they've got their little lambs. Very cute. So I think we're gonna. Yes, this is coming around Lagoon 8, and there's like 3 hides to the Wigeon Hide and Harrier Hide, and there's a Kingfisher. But I think we're just going to go to the Wigeon Hide today, or the Harrier Hide. I can't remember which one's which. Oh, it's the Wigeon. Okay. They all look the same, to be honest. I shouldn't really say that because I don't, but some of them do. This is a hide that you can currently see from Linden. So Linden's basically the nature reserve at the other side of the water, like Manton, Linden Bay, and that's where you get the best views of the osprey. I mean, you can get alright views from these 2 hides, but really, for the best views, it's actually around Linden Way, from like the way you describe hides. And there's a video of us at Linden actually with the osprey, so go and check that out. Mallard and a tufted duck just a minute ago, and enjoying the view. It's actually a rather nice view. It's actually decently warm actually, so that's always quite nice. Alright, so this is where I saw my first Smew. Anything interesting from here today? Doesn't look that much, but we've got some teal actually. That's quite nice. Europe's smallest duck, definitely Britain's smallest duck, I can tell you that. About 33 to 38 centimetres. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think so. I'll have to double check that actually. And Canada geese. Yeah, we're going to walk up Lax Hill. Yep, we're literally going to do it. We've actually never walked up here. We've always walked down, but I guess we could walk up. And that's the view you get from the top. Probably recognise that view from one of my previous videos. But that's a really good view, actually, I've got to say. And there's a few hides around this way, so that we're gonna visit. So there's a big perimeter walk which goes around the top of Lax Hill, and we're gonna go again anti-clockwise round. So we'll meet by where the Mallard Hide is again. It's all a big loop, really. It's a great track, great walk. You know, if you want to get your steps in. Yeah, it's very nice. It does go on for a bit, to be honest, but it's lovely. I love being at the top of Lax Hill. It's really nice. Looking over all the lagoons, and I mean, obviously you got the woodland next to you, but all the lagoons and, you know, Rutland Water itself. Alright, so we had to do this. This is the smallest hide, looking over the smallest thing. We've been here once before. Look at that. That's all you get. Mallard. I remember last time we came here, we saw one bird, and that was a great tit. That was quite incredible. But there you go. And that's the incredible view you get, you know. I have a pond in my garden. You know, it's not as big as that, but you know, you probably get the same amount of wildlife. Alright, so we're going to head around again. So this is one of the hides that looks over Rutland Water itself, the south arm. I think south arm 3 it says. I can remember. Sorry, I can't speak as well. I can never remember whether it's south arm 2 or south arm 3. And so that's at Hambleton Hall where we just stayed for the last night. It's really nice. We looked around the peninsula the day before, and oh yeah, Hambleton Hall's great. And then yeah, Egleton's always the best place to come to on the way back home. So that's the view you get from here. It's actually really nice. So at the current time of recording, it's August 24, and I can tell you I've been incredibly busy with all sorts of music stuff. So I'm in the British Clarinet Ensemble. I played at the Dublin ICA Clarinet Fest. I'm going on a clarinet course in Harrier. I've been to play loads of organs around the country. Honestly, it's mad. So I can't guarantee if I'm going to be going to Egleton or any other nature reserve for a while, but I'm hoping going into autumn and winter I should be able to. Yeah, I can't guarantee too much from this year, but we'll see if 2025 brings anything good. I swear I said that last year. Okay, so Fieldfare Hide. Anything good? Nope. Grey lag geese. You know, geese. Oh, oyster catcher, very nice. Yeah, we've seen a couple of those already today. It's good to have another look. You see, these videos just go on forever. You know, you're going to be like a skeleton by the time this video ends, to be honest. Oh, a lifetime, honestly. Why am I taking so many bloody videos? Okay, so this is the Harrier Hide, I think. So yeah, I say I think all the time. I have no clue what's actually going on. I'm just trying to brain dump over this as I usually do. No surprise there. So this is the view you usually get. No Harriers from here, unfortunately. I think they just name them after random birds and hope for the best. So hooray, I shouldn't say that, but there you go. That's the main visitor centre. Reed bed, me just randomly filming objects that you can see in front of the hide. And this is, you know, this is that loop that goes round to the Snipe Hide, and this is the big track, and we're heading back on ourselves, like we did about 2.5 hours ago. And a random pond that I took a photo of because I think it looks amazing. And then yeah, I think they're doing lots of stuff with the trees actually. I think if you cut a tree down it makes it grow back better. You know, I don't know anything about that, but anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this amazing brain dump. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.